All right, happy Monday, West Texas. I hope you guys are doing fantastic on this Monday, September the 15th. And I just cannot believe how fast this month is going by. We are already halfway through the month. That's neither here nor there, though. Our weather headlines for today, we're calling for a couple of isolated showers, primarily off towards western portions of our viewing area, but most of us looking dry and seasonable. As our average high right around 88 degrees, most of us going to be kind of close to that, if not a couple of degrees warmer. But later on this week, we will see a weak cold front try to approach. We're talking Wednesday into Thursday. And I say front very loosely because this front, I mean, you can really call it that. It's not going to bring much cool down and really not going to bring much rainfall. So for the next 7 days, we have no substantial rainfall makers here in western Texas, which isn't terrible news. We have some areas kind of still in a drought, but we're not nearly as dry as what we were at this point, say last summer and certainly into the summer of 2023. Speaking of summer, this is the last full week of summer, and fall starts on next Monday, September the 22nd. And if you're like me, or you're looking forward to some cooler weather, gonna have to do some waiting because the next 7 days is looking hot and steamy across the area, but nothing that we can't manage, no triple digit heat or nothing like that as we head out for the next couple of days. For the record for today, back in 2017, believe it or not, guys, we hit 104 degrees back in 2017 in Midland. Not gonna be anywhere near that for today. Our record low, right around 51 degrees back in 1989, and record rainfall just shy of 3/4 of an inch back in 1995. So I think most of us gonna stay dry for today, but a couple of us will see some of those showers, especially into our higher terrains. As we look at those temperatures, you can see as a result, lower to middle 80s for those highs down towards Fort Davis and Alpine today. Right around 90 into Midland, 91 in Odessa, 94 to 95 into Abilene today, and about to say 92 to 93 into the San Angelo area. Checking out Futurecast for our Monday throughout this afternoon. Notice most of us quiet at 2 o'clock, just a few of these passing clouds here and there, but I do think we'll start to see some of these showers and a few heavy downpours try to develop as we kind of get in the heat of the day, but nothing more than a 5 to maybe a 10% coverage with some of those showers trying to work through our Monday. And by the time we get into Tuesday, it's looking gorgeous. I think we'll see a couple of showers out towards our west into New Mexico, but most of us going to stay dry into southeastern New Mexico. And a couple of more of those showers trying to shape up into central Texas heading into our Tuesday. Back here at home in West Texas, we're looking at temperatures right around 86 by the lunch hour, and we're looking at lower to middle 90s under mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies for our Tuesday. Now, heading into Wednesday and into the second half of the week, our pattern upstairs, let's try to change just a little bit. We'll see this trough low pressure, really more so of like a cutoff low that tries to set up here over the north central part of the country. That'll try to drag in a weak cold front coming into the forecast Wednesday and Thursday, but notice heading into Friday and Saturday, this high pressure, that dark orange you see, it just slowly but surely inches back north, kind of expanding over Texas. So that's gonna warm us back up, and any type of cool down we see is gonna be very brief as high pressure returns fairly quickly. That full 7-day forecast shows just that. Notice rain chances are very low, going about a 10 to 20% shot for some showers here and there as we go into Thursday and Friday with that front. Notice though air temperatures don't change all that much with the front, unfortunately, right around 90 on Friday into San Angelo. I think we will struggle to get out of the upper 80s on Thursday with some added cloud coverage, right around 89 degrees behind the front in Midland and Odessa on our Thursday. But notice, as I mentioned before, high pressure expands once again, and we're looking at highs gradually working back up, 91 on Saturday and 92 on our Sunday. So really for the next 7 days, our last full week of summer, we are shaping out very summer-like across the area. Low is going to be in the upper 60s, so fairly close to normal. Same deal for those highs. Our normal high, like I mentioned, right around 88 to 89. So nothing too out of the ordinary. You may need the rain gear later on this evening if you're in the higher terrains, and you may need it once again as we head into Thursday along that weak cold front.